Well, it's that kind of year again. It is the most wonderful time of the year. It's not Christmas. It is the Premier League prediction where all the hype from the new season go in. You forget about the last year, you hype your team up, and then you watch your team play on week one, and you think, yeah, maybe I'm a bit too excited. But everybody gets excited. All the predictions do come out, and I will give you my predictions. But I will do it differently. I won't name you mine 20 to 1, 20 to you cares who I think came 14, which I don't really care. I'll give you my top 6, I'll give you my the 3 teams I think will go down, I'll give you my team to look out for, the teams who I think will struggle this Premier League year. I'll give you my FA Cup winners, my League Cup winners, and I'll give you my teams in I think will happen in the World Cup final. Obviously I will do a World Cup preview mode to the World Cup, and it might change. But let's get into this video. And first of all, we will give you my top 4 or my top 6, sorry. And in reverse order, as things happen right now, on the 2nd of August at 8:10, I will go for in 6th, Arsenal in 6th. The reason why I think they'll go in 6th, I think the top 4 is really tight. But I think Arsenal in 6th. One, I don't think that defence is good enough to push into that next level. The amount of times they were open last season, they hardly kept clean sheets, and they hardly drew them. You need a good defence to draw out. You need a good defence at Newcastle, at Palace, when you get them pumped to keep in the game, and they lost it at Old Trafford at Goodison. They lost it. And I don't think Mikel Arteta is good enough to get him to top 4. This is his 3rd year. When it comes Christmas, it'll be his 3rd year. He finished 8th twice, finished 5th. Yes, he won the FA Cup, but the amount of times Arsenal have bottled it, ultimately they're an open team. They're a team at any top club. You think City good 5 passing, Liverpool scored 4 passing. Any top teams, I think Tottenham scored 3 passing. Any top team can attack will fancy having to go at Arsenal. Look, Chaliba's doing well. Can he carry any form from pre-season? Can he do it consistently? Ben White at right back, be moved out there. He can play there, but teams will look at that thinking a tricky window, a bit of paper, a bit of creativity. Will have been on toe. Grealish, Sancho, Rashford, Zaha, Diaz, Sterling, he played there by Chelsea. They will have him on toes, and yeah, I think that defence isn't good enough. I think they need a team to play against. Any team with quality will, I think, have a chance against Arsenal. Like the manager is not good enough. They really just pass through, and when the minute you put pressure on it, they lose the ball, and the coaching is just not there for Arsenal. So I think they'll finish 6th. 5th right now, I will go with Chelsea. And this can change, and if Chelsea do more business, this probably will change. But the reason I'm going with 5th is because I find it alarming what Tuchel said against Arsenal. I'm sorry, I know it's a pre-season game, but I find it alarming when the manager basically said he'll be here, or we've got players who don't want to be here. And look, I think Chelsea will find a solution. I think they will bring players in. I think they will move players on after that deadline go. But I think they'll be playing catch up and really catching their own tail, really. And I think with United and the manager and Tottenham and the manager, our proper top class manager, I think Chelsea, I think they will start slowly. I think they'll go into it. I think they'll look what have enough to catch up. I think Cavani will be a good signing, but I think he might find stuck at third. I think Mendy needs to step it up. Thiago Silva, what will he be doing? He won't be playing every game. And then you look at Chelsea and I look at the lack of, I think, goals they will score. They haven't got out number 9, they haven't got a striker. I think Shirley's one you can't put your money on scoring. I think he'll pop in a few goals, but he can't have it in improvement or goal. Mount needs to improve his shooting. I like Mount. So I think the shot is key for Chelsea. To get a good shot, I think they will get top 4. But to start slowly and start getting behind the curve ball, I think it will be a really tough job. And I think they need to keep Thomas Tuchel. Remove Tuchel, top 4, forget about it. I think they need a bit of patience with that team. Back the manager, get rid of players who don't really be there, players whose contracts are opening up, get cash in, and get players who they do want. After the left back from Brighton, I think after Frankie de Jong. I would like to see de Jong go, well, I would like de Jong at United to be honest, but I would like to see de Jong stay at Barty because he just go to Chelsea, he's looking for a rival. And back the manager getting a striker, maybe getting another centre back. They need to back in, and like what I said, if you're backing at the end of the window, get all these players in, they need to climb a height. They need to get to know the players, get to know the teammates, get playing in that team, and I think if Chelsea do that, I think they will get behind the curve, and I think they will struggle to get back. Third place, I will go with Manchester United, and I watched United on Sunday, and can I just say, United, if anything happened with Cristiano Ronaldo, United won't get top 4. Honestly, it's alright, can get rid of it's alright to make a problem, but who else should go with Man United? The lack of goal threat man Ronaldo is odd. Fernandes can get the goal, but can he consistently do it over a season? He did it for half a year, then he fell off. Can he? I think he'll have a good year, Fernandes, but can he be a goal scoring person consistently in a season, and especially in this season with a lot of game time? Probably not. Martial isn't good enough. Rafford isn't good enough. So I think United definitely need another striker. If Ronaldo does go, like I said, buy him a game. If Ronaldo don't go, get a young lad. But I think that United first 11 should be good enough to get top 4. But I think a few things happen to us, we will struggle. Like what I said, I think we need another centre back. We need another midfielder. We need a right winger. We need probably 2 more right backs. And we need a striker. But I think we've got a manager, someone who will make it hard to beat, somebody who's got a way of playing, somebody who thought could play. Martinez, I watched him at the weekend, thought he was brilliant. Ericsson, I was one of the few people who questioned Ericsson. I was chill looking away, but his quality was there to show, really matured in his late 30s. Somebody can play like a 6, plays at 8 and create from deep. So I think we have made good signings. I think fullback, I don't think he's at Shaw level yet, and I think Shaw's up to him, but he's looked like a good lad, he looked mature, he looked relaxed, he can the ball, read the game well. With the right coaching, he will be on a one left back one day. I think we have got a coach, somebody who bought the right personnel, someone who will make it hard to beat, someone who will make it hard to play through, someone who will demand the standards, and if you make a lot of mistakes or if you pound the ball, he will take you off there and then. Like what I said, he will make that backline solid. United still got a problem to midfield being passed through, but the backline very, very solid, and chemistry with the right manager and the right personnel, that backline will be better than last year's. And like what I said, I think the coach will make a difference. I think United will be 4th. 3rd, Tottenham. I think Tottenham just ahead of United right now. Chelsea, but there you go, and Arsenal. Conte. You know what Conte did last year was very, very good with him last year. I mean, last season, made them solid, got the players he wanted in. I found it a bit weird why not going to Summer, but he went in October. Maybe Tottenham needed Nuno. Basically, look at that point, I think they're not good enough. They bring Conte player in. I think he bought well. Perisic, Bajuma. Perisic a good, strong attacking wing back. Bajuma and nasty Conte playing at midfield, and somebody who will play like an old-fashioned 2, you think, with Højbjerg, 1 goal, 1 drop. Fence, like Perisic from the right, Richarlison will get you goals. They got that ginger lad, they got good rotating, and Romero done well. He put down a back 3, look like a different player in a back 3. I think they are just ahead of everybody else, and they got Kane and Son, they'll get you goals. The amount of goals they will get you between them is really, really unbelievable. So I think Tottenham will get 3rd. I think it will be a 2 race, 2 horse race for the title. I think Norwich nil Liverpool and City, and my second place will go Liverpool, and my third place Man City. And I think it will be close. The reason why I think City will have Liverpool, because I think City got better squad depth. I think City know to win a title race, and I think Liverpool don't. Okay, Liverpool win the league and the club, don't get me wrong, but they are mid the league, and if Liverpool are going to win the league, I think they need to get out ahead of Man City. and make Man City play catch up. Because you play catch up against Man City, they've only one winner, and that's Man City. And Matt Santos say great, but Haaland, I can't see Haaland missing. Okay, he didn't have a great game and Community Shield, but his movement, his strength, his power was something to watch. He didn't have a great game in front of goal, but you think more confidence will come into Haaland, like he continue to get on. You think he'll, Quicker got a defender who are a bit better in the Premier League or Bundesliga. He will get you 25 plus goals a season. Can't see why not. And you've got players like Foden, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Grealish, Bernardo Silva. He's got the football club for his feet. If you get them players having him like they did last year, I think City will outscore teams, and I can't see Liverpool matching that. I think Mane will be a miss for Liverpool. I think Diaz got done well, but it'll be interesting to see can he carry on his form from last season. Nunes getting good positions, but in front of goal, I think he's a bit rash. But I think City will win the Premier League and Liverpool will come second. The Lermine top six: Arsenal sixth, Chelsea fifth, United fourth, third, Liverpool second, and City top. Let me know your top six in the comments below. Bottom three, I think Leeds and Southampton will be in the mix. I think Everton could be in the mix. After losing Richarlison, I think they've done well to keep Gordon. But the teams I'm going to put down is bottom Fulham. Fulham, no, they don't get Premier League football. The bottom second choice players Pereira, Leno, play can't have as much game experience and plenty have been at the top. They don't know how to fight, they don't know how to get over it. They told them what Newcastle done last year. Look at a few Burnley players and look at players who know they've been in the fight and to keep Leno up and Beltran Blair. Bournemouth haven't got the financial backing, haven't really brought anybody great in the window. I think they will go down. And Brentford, Ericsson kept Brentford up, and I think Brentford will get second year drop. They didn't play great in the last year, they just kept up. I've said with Ericsson, he's gone, don't really brought anybody in, and I think, yeah, they are done. But Southampton, Leeds, Everton will be around that relegation battle. I think not Forest will show up, and my teams to watch right now, one is not Forest. I think after we sand with the quad they got, I'm going to say Leicester. And the reason I'm going to say Leicester is they lost Catherine Schmeichel today, that's a big miss, but if they keep hold of Tielemans, keep hold of Maddison, I think they can even get in that top 7 and maybe push by that top 6, because the game will be once a week or twice a week. Look at the players they got in your squad. Tantiga don't go to the World Cup. For now, his country hasn't qualified. Ndidi country hasn't qualified. Barnes won't be going with England. Madison is out of favour with Southgate. Inácio won't be going, and Vardy won't be going. They are 6 big players that won't be going. They'll have a month off. They'll be rested. They'll be recovering. No European football left like that in the last few years. Do I think they can keep up to their players? I think Leicester will have a good season. I think not Forest have a good season. First year in a long time Premier League. That team will be rocking. They brought in Lingard, who done well at West Ham. They brought in Anderson, who did well at Sheffield United. Some rubbish Dean Anderson came out with today, by the way, and talked about saying, Alpha is number 1. They want to, before the Euro, then they got back from the Euro, got injured in COVID, but when I came back from that, I still expected to be number 1, then I left for Ten Hag left me. Just leave the club, mate. I'm not being funny. He didn't do enough in my opinion to be the United number 1 in that week. He had way worse than number 1 in that COVID year. But Ollie promised he'll be number 1. I don't agree with that, but Ollie promised him. Then he got injured and got COVID, okay? De Gea came in and De Gea actually done very, very well. So why do you think he's going to drop his best player for Dean Anderson, who's still coming back from an injury, right? So I don't get that. And to say I'm going to leave the club because Eric Ten Hag would have wanted me. How do you know? How do you know that? Eric Ten Hag might have just said, look mate, you're not good enough, we've got De Gea, we've got Heaton, we're not running Gleeky, we've got no plan for you, we want you to go. I might have said, I like you. You got to with your feet, you tweet well, we can improve your shot chopping ability and all that. I'm going to use you. He didn't even give the new manager a chance to look at him because he came off choking. Get rid. He burnt his bridge at Man United. Absolute joke. But I think he'll do it well at Nottingham Forest. They're not. I think their team will get peppered. I think when he does get peppered, he's a good goalkeeper. So I think they will do well. The team who I think will struggle this year, Southampton are too inconsistent. And I think now they're just coming on the losing side more than the winning side. But I think as quality goal in the Premier League, they will drop. I think next year they are in trouble. Leeds and City Mark, I think Mark will keep it up because he'll make that defence a lot more tighter, but Rafinha's leaving, Bamford's always injured, Phillips in that midfield, so I think they will struggle. Villa, I think Villa will struggle because I think they're an easy team to play against, and I don't think that's back forward enough. I think they need another two more right backs and a left back, another midfielder. I think they will. I don't think they're in a relegation battle, but I don't think they'll get put on into Europe or get put on into top 8. I think they'll be 12th, 13th area after Villa. I don't think anything else Gerrard would make me think, wow, he's a better manager. I think he's a good manager, but I think he's not that first manager kicking on, in my opinion. FA Cup, my two finalists will be, I think Liverpool win the FA Cup. I think they will win something this year. I think Klopp will target domestic trophies like he did last year again. I think they got the swab to win it. They know how to win the domestic things under Klopp. Klopp know how to manage the domestic trophies. Now, they know they can get in one-off games, so I think Liverpool will win the FA Cup. Who do they play in the final? No, I think they play Tottenham in the final. I think Tottenham will get to the final, but I think Liverpool get experience and Tottenhamers will make a win the FA Cup. The League Cup, I think Pep will the League Cup, and I think it annoyed him that he didn't win it last year. I think Manchester will win that in the final, and I think they beat Chelsea in the final. Champions League, who do I think will win the Champions League? There's a number of clubs who I think can win it, but I am going to go for Liverpool. I think, like I said, Klopp knows how to win more games. He knows how to say in tight tournaments, or tight games, in tournaments. You think he won the FA Cup and the League Cup without scoring, though he basically kept the clean sheet. He was well organised, a bit like in Charlton at Anfield and the Emirates in the in the League Cup. At Manchester, you know how they went to go at teams, went to run the world, they blew it away in the first 3 minutes. And I think even against Villarreal, there was no panic, there was a counter when Liverpool looking a bit of a mess in that second leg at half time. I think they win it, and I think it won't be Qatar. I think Liverpool will win the Champions League. I think they beat, I'm going to say Bayern Munich, good young squad, but I think on the big day, I think Nagelsmann and some players will lack the big game experience and the management to get through games. So I think Liverpool win Champions League against Bayern Munich. World Cup prediction, it's early, so this might change, but Janik have been pretty consistent with this, and I think Argentina will win it. I think the final got the balance. Okay, with Messi, they all had Messi, always a trooper shout, but they couldn't find the balance. I think right now, got the balance. They've got keeping Martinez, they got Romario or Roberto, Tottenham defender. They got, who else they got? They got Martinez, they got that Tottenham defender. They got Martinez, he's Argentinian. They got Martinez, United signing, look a good player. They got Paul Dybala from Rome, will get a lot of time at Roma. They got Martinez from Inter Milan, so I think he'll go up front. Di Maria, he's doing well at Paris. So I think they've finally got the right balance and the right team to finally win this World Cup. I knew to find the final. I don't know. Like I don't know how the draw will be broken down. To be really honest. Who win the Golden Boot in the Premier League? Haaland, I think City will score teams. I think he'll get 25 plus goals. I think Salah will be up there, he normally is. But I think Manchester will create a lot more chances when Liverpool this season. And Man Player of the Year, I think he can't get 25 plus goals. I think he got to get the Player of the Year. But my one to watch is Fernandes. Like what I said, I think he's first pre-season at United. I think Ten Hag will moulding and making a bit more less rash, less energetic, and making more into a number 6, into a number 8. So can he, if he does start the season well, can he carry on with that form in the latter end of the season what Manchester United need him? But I think he's definitely a player to watch. I think Luis Diaz is definitely a player to watch. Can he carry on his form which he at Liverpool last season? Like what I said, I think if Liverpool didn't sign Diaz, I think City would have walked away with the league. So I think he's a player to watch. Eric Dier's a player to watch. I think he did well last year under Conte. He's not an international player, but I think in a back three he's a good player. When he comes down with the ball and when attacking double up to make it an extra man in midfield. So I think he's a good player to watch. Lingard at West Ham, Sherlin at Chelsea. So my players to watch though are Fernandes, Diaz and Eric Dyer of Tottenham. But then my predictions, we'll come back in May and we will do one in the World Cup near to the time. To see if I got any right, let me know your predictions below in the comments below. Your top 6, your relegated team to get the relegated, your Champions League winner, your FA Cup, your League Cup winner, your World Cup winner, who will get your Player of the Year and your Golden Boot. But that's it from me. I will preview the first week of the Premier League sometime this week, but thank you for watching. Goodbye.